Good afternoon, it's Lynn here from the Learning English Network. It's TGIF and Aladdin just joined, so I started the stream. Yay, Aladdin! What are you going on about? You just got the draw. Is that for the World Cup in 2018? Who do you think you're playing for? Are you through? Have you qualified? Can you hear me? You're typing, don't type. No more typing. So, can you hear me?
Hello?
Oh, there you are. Oh, thank goodness.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, I can't hear you.
Oh, I can hear you. So I've got a 111 for you.
222 for you.
Thank you. Okay, check your mic
Let me
settings.
check.
Not default. Don't use default on your microphone settings. Go to the little cog, user settings, go to your voice and video, and make sure your mic is set to actually take the input device and the output device you're using. So it should match here what you have set in your playback and recording devices. Okay. I can see that I am. Can you see the green line? You should be able to see a green circle when I speak, which I can see. So I can only. We need some. Come on, somebody else.
Yes, I can see the
Yeah.
green circle, but I
That
can't see. I can't
shows
hear.
my mic is
I'm
working.
not sure, but I can hear
So,
the notification sound. I can hear. I mean, the voice is working. Yes, your mic is. Which one is my mic? Okay, let me check.
that was
I
a
can't
big
see.
sigh.
I can hear the notification. Okay, give me a second. Playback device.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I've got some interesting stuff from the live chat page. Whilst you do that, Aladdin, I'm just screen sharing at the moment. So on.
Oh, okay, I can hear you now. Okay, it was from
Yay!
myself. Okay.
Check out the live chat
I
page.
hate
It's
Windows.
hilarious. Okay. You know we've got the live chat page on the English learnenglish.de. Okay, and it's just there for people to say hello who don't want to join the forum, don't want to make it too formal. It's like a sort of hi kind of place. And the idea is people, like most of our stuff, the idea is people talk to each other. Well, we had Susu who asked about wanting American people to talk with, but as I explained, most of us are, well, Natasha's actually Australian speaker, but we haven't got any American speaking teachers as such, not American English. So, which is a shame, but nobody's ever volunteered from America, I guess because we're British and maybe they just feel, I don't know, envious, worried that...
Who is asking this?
Well, it was somebody called Susu. And then Umar came along and said, "Hi teacher, how are you? Can we talk?" But he actually shouted it. So I'm just going to reply to that. Join us in live chat any Monday or Friday. Okay, so I've sent him a message. Then we got Umar saying, "Please talk to me on different topics. That helps me to improve my English. I'm so scared about that. If we get managerial position, I don't have good English at yet." Okay, so Umar, yeah, I mean, you're not going to get different topics on live chat. It's not really built to have permanent topics. It is literally a, "Hi guys, the weather's horrible here," or "Hi everyone, is there a session today?" It's much more casual than topics. If you want topics, go to the forum. There are lots of topics, and then get people to talk to you about those topics. But then somebody called Matthias Nass came along, D-U-E-U, and said, "Umar, I don't think this chat will make the," I think he meant difference. "What for a position is it you apply for?" Didn't get any reply from Umar. Umar then said, "Please don't ignore my mistakes. Do tell me when I do it." Okay, well, we make mistakes, Umar. I do ignore mistakes on live chat because we tend to give corrections in the lessons and in certain topics on the forum. That's as much as we can do at the moment. So on live chat, you're not going to get word for word corrections, although I did change diffidence to difference for Matthias. Then Umar goes, no one talk to me. Anyone is there. Not 24/7, guys. I would love somebody to be there 24/7, but it just doesn't happen at the moment. We pop in from time to time. Matthias then said, hi, greetings from Germany. Let's find out what's going on here. And my reply was, good question. When you find out, let me know. So I don't know what that was going to be about, what they were expecting. Live chat is more informal chat for anybody to join in. Now, if you have the time to go on for an hour a day, if enough of you did that, somebody would be there for everybody. But I can only do what I do, which is, of course, do what you can when you can. But Umar, Susu and Matthias, if you did hear me, if you do hear this, I will post it onto live chat, so people might get a bit of an idea what live chat's about and what it isn't. Okay, it's not a lesson, it's not a course, it's just chit chat. Then come and join us in these sessions. Come to Discord. I always post the link before the session starts, and very rarely do people take the bit between their teeth and their courage in their hands and actually click on it and join us. So, you know, I'm not going to make you do it, I can't, but if you want more in-depth experience, if you want a more in-depth experience than hi, hello, and it's snowing, come to live chat and talk to me, and talk to us. Talk to us. Marco's here! Now we can begin! Hey, Marco!
Hello, hi, Lynn, hi,
Hi.
Aladdin.
Hello, Marco.
Hi, Aladdin.
Have you been having a good day?
Well, yes.
Good. You sound so surprised. Well, yes. Why are you asking?
Well, but too short, like clap. It's last in the clap of the hands and day is over. Like too short.
Never mind today. That's
Life
this
is too
month.
short.
Ah, yeah.
This year has been too short. This year has been too short.
Yeah. But especially this with this day saving lighters, like
Daylight saving.
yes, in winter, so like it's
Dark.
dark,
Yeah.
like from 4 p.m. I don't know in Berlin, but in
Well, I'm not in
Belgrade.
Berlin, but yes, in Germany, 4 p.m. It
Yeah.
starts to get dark, and it's dark now. I've just sent hubby out with Leica, actually. I said, oh, take her for a walk. I'm online. He went, oh, all right then. It's like,
I think that the Aladdin isn't affected with this.
No, it's affected.
of course,
Oh, yeah.
you're not that far away, are you, Aladdin?
Yeah, it's not about the changing time because it's getting dark early now.
Okay, let's see who gets dark. Because when it starts to get dark, we call it dusk. Okay, and you can check.
From dawn to dusk.
Yeah, that's
Dawn
the
to
one.
dusk.
You can check the dusk time around the world. So let's have a look. Egypt dusk is 1721 today. Okay, in Cairo, because it usually goes to the capital. Okay. So dusk time Frankfurt, it might go to 1703, so a little bit earlier for me. You get another 19 minutes of 18, can't do the math, 18 minutes of daylight to me. And Marco, where would be the nearest big city to you?
Well, I live in Belgrade.
Oh yeah, Belgrade. Okay, I wasn't asking you where it's okay. Oh no, you are very poor you.
Yeah,
4:30.
and I think that it was even earlier because
Too short.
we went in park with my wife and we picked up our daughter from the kindergarten, and I don't think that this is like a precise. I think maybe that's just my maybe subjective impression, but I think that it was even earlier today, about 4 p.m. But okay, maybe I got it wrong. Like
Well, I'm
it's
going to
it.
see. You actually do get the same amount of sunlight, but you just need to get up earlier, Marco.
Ah, that's pity. Well, it's not. I get up early because we start preparing her for. We drop off our daughter to kindergarten, so it starts from. It's approximately about 8 p.m. So
Eight
we wake up
p.m.
8 a.m. Sorry, a.m.
8
Sorry.
a.m.
Yeah. Yeah, and so it considered to be ready actually to wake up about 7 a.m. So yes.
Yeah, you're kind of missing out most of the day there, really. But I mean, I'm at fault today because I was up far too late last night for me, and so when I woke up this morning, I was very sluggish, didn't get going very quickly. Aladdin can attest to
Mm.
that. Yeah. And then I realised, oh, spotlight today. So I had to start rushing around, take the dog out and everything. Got in. And by this afternoon, by the Kitely session, I was pooped, absolutely pooped. I was yawning, and I've woken up a little bit since then. I had a cup of tea, but I'm looking forward to this weekend, I have to say. That said, I've got a busy weekend. So, coming up to Christmas, I've got Christmas shopping to do, got to go into Frankfurt. Ugh, hate that, but there you go. I don't know what to buy anybody. Guys, if you happen to listen to this, I think it's all going to be tokens and book tokens and Marks and Spencer tokens this year. Because I am not inspired at all. I guess because we're not going to the UK this year, so I can't buy things that I can take with me, and it's just easier to go online and buy a token, I guess. That's terrible, I know. So impersonal.
Lynn, you muted your mic.
What about you, Marco? Are you
Aladdin?
getting ready?
Yes. Here?
Lynn disappeared. Something maybe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm having a coughing fit. So I was just going to say, Marco, are you preparing for Christmas, or are you just ignoring it still?
well, we will definitely buy some presents for among our family. And do you mean to go to some party to New Year's Eve,
Well,
or just for
just,
the Christmas?
have you decided what you're going to eat this weekend? Okay. Because it's December, and I don't mind starting to do Christmas in December. I refuse to do it in
But
November.
where is for we have a different like Christmas is Orthodox and
Yes,
Catholic.
that's true. You've got more time than
Mm.
me.
Yeah.
That's true. Now I'm going to start writing Christmas cards this weekend because we've got to post them to England, so we've got to give enough time for them to get there. And the German ones we'll deliver by hand because we'll see them before Christmas, go for a drink, whatever. But the ones for family and friends in the UK, we've got to do them this weekend. So I don't.
Helter Skelter.
Yeah. Well, I don't like to do Christmas cards without having some mince pies to eat. And I've got no mincemeat. I haven't prepared any either. So my mission. Whoa! Here comes Leica. Did you hear that?
Oh,
That was Leica
I
running in
like
the room.
that.
It's cold out there. She's glad to be back home, I think. Yeah, my mission is to find some mince pies. I want mince pies to eat whilst we do the Christmas cards. So we're going to Frankfurt to do some Christmas shopping, but my main aim is to buy some mince pies from somewhere.
So is it available to buy it in Berlin, or you just have to go in Frankfurt?
Well, I don't live in Berlin. I just use Berlin time. I live near Frankfurt.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's just
Okay.
a lot of people haven't heard of Frankfurt, but most people have heard of the capital. So it's like London time. I've never lived in London, but I would use London time, and Berlin time is the same. Okay.
Oh, okay. I was
You thought
sure
I was living
about.
in Berlin? Oh, I wish I did. I love Berlin. Can't afford
Really,
it. It's too
okay.
expensive.
Mm.
Too expensive. It's the capital
Okay.
city. No, no, no.
But Frankfurt is also, I suppose, it's very expensive than the
It's all banking in Frankfurt.
banking. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But it might change because the European money, the EMA, which is moving away from the UK because of Brexit, I thought they might move to Frankfurt, but they're not going to. I think they're going to Antwerp, actually, or maybe Amsterdam. I can't remember. But somewhere in Holland, or in the Netherlands. So, yeah, it might change that power of, where the stock exchange is and all that. It might go from Frankfurt, which would be good because then housing would get cheaper here. Stupid money at the moment. But not as daft as London. London is crazier. But yeah, so that's my weekend really. I'm not going out anywhere to do anything fun. It's just going to be shopping, which some people might think is fun, but to me it's torture.
Yeah, especially ladies.
No, it's not. It's not nice.
Really?
Give me £1 million to go shopping with, fine, but wandering around the shops trying to find things you can afford, that's no fun at all. Amatsu's online. Shall we see if she can join us? Hang on, I'm going to just send her a little message out. Hi, Amatsu. Hi, are you joining us? She's probably just forgotten to log off. So what are your plans for the weekend then, Marco? If you're not doing anything Christmassy, what are you going to get up to?
Well, it would be, or it probably will be like watching football, playing with my daughter and spending time with the family, playing Vikings, and I suppose, but I will definitely miss the game which I would love to watch
Oh
because
yeah?
we got invitation for my daughter's friend. She'll like arrange a birthday party.
Ah, oh
So
dear.
we like I don't know. It's like a
Can't you have a
current.
football themed birthday party?
Yeah, but I will not watch the game. So because it starts approximately at the same time.
Oh, bad timing. Oh no.
Yes, we are playing against Manchester City. It's they are in really great shape, and we are almost the worst team this year because playing awful football. But I hope that our manager will change something because we were losing almost everything. So, but it's hard game to improve because it will be an away match against City. So, but
Well,
yes, I will.
you can't do any worse than me in fantasy football, so
No, no. You are doing well. Just don't keep the injured players and the others. And by the way, it's a great opportunity to congratulate Aladdin.
yes.
His team devastated mine in the last
That
in the
was
last
pretty
game.
awesome, Aladdin, I
Finally,
have to
yeah.
say.
I should have promised them bonuses, but yeah, my players, but I forgot. Yeah.
Oh, can you do that? Can you offer them money? Can you offer the other team
I was
money?
kidding. What could I offer to Eden Hazard, who has
It was
weeks
a hard,
salary
it was a
in
hard win.
millions? They measure their salaries in minutes. Like you
Yes,
can. for maybe about 100,000 for a
It
minute.
get mad this week, yeah.
Yeah.
It getting mad this week, and I'm not sure that when I'm trying to put players before they start the week, so after that all player I put them, they are in substitute. Oh my god. And I don't know what I am going. Oh, there is no point for this week. But at the end of matches, they replaced the substitutions between. So it's
Yeah.
getting, yeah.
Well,
At the
Yes,
end
all,
of
yes.
match.
all my players have got little exclamation marks next to them. Well, not all of
Well,
them, but both. I've got 2 subs and 1 main player, so I've got nobody I can actually replace the marked player. Baines, Everton. Ah, Everton. Why have I got Everton?
Everton from oh yes,
Yeah.
you know
So
Everton from Liverpool. Toffees. Yeah, but Baines is good,
no,
and
he's not.
Everton is.
He's got an exclamation mark. Unlikely to play next match.
Oh, okay. So you can click on this exclamation mark, and you could notice there like a description when they suppose that Baines will be probably come back, like or is it or he is injured or maybe he is suspended. The
Ah,
worst thing when you notice exclamation mark is that is highlighted with red. That is
it
definitely
is.
that. Oh, he's marked in red. Okay,
Yes,
so replace him. Maybe just
but the 2 replacements I've got are also marked in red.
okay, but you know that you have a wild card, 2 wild cards, and you can replace the whole team twice a year. So
Oh,
like
okay. Where do I find the
wild.
wild card?
Okay, it's just I'm not login. Okay,
Sorry,
Log
you
in.
started mentioning. Okay,
login. Okay,
well,
no problem.
whilst Marco does that.
Well,
Hi,
okay.
Amatsu. How are you?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm not too bad.
Good.
It's a bit cold
No.
here now.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. We've been having snow
Yeah, so we've had snow up north, but not
up north.
round us.
Hey,
Well, we
Ali's
haven't had
here.
any. So yes, it's just very cold wind. It's horrible.
Oh, yeah, that's nasty.
Yes, I've got a friend, Marco, who lives in a place called Hartlepool, and she texted me yesterday saying we've got snow because she knows I like snow. So I was very jealous.
I don't know why.
Oh, it's great when you
No.
haven't got to go anywhere.
Ah, thank you.
Ah.
We were in Frankfurt at a Billy Bragg concert, which was very good, I have to say.
Ah,
Yeah, it was
was
very
it?
good. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
very good. And but when we left the gig, it was snowing, and so we had to drive back from Frankfurt at about 1 o'clock in the morning in the snow. It was chaos, absolute chaos. So it took a lot longer to get home than it should have done, which is another reason that I'm so tired. I had a late night on Wednesday, or should I say Thursday morning, then a late night last night, or should I say Friday morning, and I'm just absolutely hanging now. Ali can't speak because you can barely hear us. Oh, it's too noisy. Oh, fun noisy, I hope. Fun noisy. It's always dangerous to write in chat to something I'm talking about, because now Ali probably thinks you think he's a dirty stop out, Amatsu.
Oh, sorry. No, Ali, not at all. Your teacher is a dirty stop out.
I'm not. I very rarely do that in the week, but and we would
Well,
have
it
been
sounds.
home. It was fun, but
I
I'm
was going
too
to say
old.
it sounds like it was great fun. So
It was, but the drive home wasn't fun. I don't
no.
like driving in snow at
But
all.
I thought on the continent you all coped with all like acres of snow, whereas in England we only need about half an inch, and we're all going we can't get anywhere, and
Well,
all
the
the
thing was,
trains
it
stop
depends.
and the buses
Yeah,
stop.
I mean, compared with England, at least we got home. We're not still there. I mean, England, we'd still be there waiting for somebody to come and rescue us. But no, it's still chaotic when it starts and people aren't expecting it. There were no gritters out.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so but we do have winter tires here. Anyhow, I've got to say
Yes.
hi to Ezio.
Yeah.
Hi, Ezio. You made it. Yay!
I
Yay!
had told.
Hi. How are you?
Hi.
Are you ready for the weekend, Ezio?
No, really no. I will work in the weekend.
Oh, you got to work.
Yes, because I
Bad planning.
shift. I have a shift work.
I'm sorry, Ezio. You're what? You're a chief. You're the boss. Why did you say you have to work? I didn't catch it.
I work in a continuous machine. I don't know how to say. I do the morning and the afternoon and the night.
What do you mean shift work? Ali says I'm the boss. Yeah, you better
yes,
believe it.
indeed. Yeah.
So you shift
Yes,
work. So
indeed.
you're working this weekend, but do you get other time off in the week? I hope. Okay, so do you get other time off during the week? So like Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, Thursday?
Yes, yes. I have 3 days off from work. I work for 6 days, to morning, to afternoon, to night. Then I have 3 days to rest.
Okay, we say
Yeah.
6 days on, 3 days off.
Ah, okay.
So you,
See.
you have some funny working hours then. Wow. How do you sleep? Does it affect how you sleep?
No.
Wow, okay, cool. I couldn't cope with that anymore. I used to work all the hours God sent me, but now I need my sleep. That's why I'm so tired today, because I've missed out on 3 nights. 3 early
But I think
nights.
need. What? Excuse me, I have the flu. I think.
Oh no, not you too. Well, you're coughing. I'm coughing. Aladdin is coughing. But you know what they say? It's not the coffin you coffin. It's the coffin they carry you off in.
What did you say?
Let me type it up. It's not the coffin. You have to do it in the slightly drop the G way. It's not the coffin. You're. Oh.
It's not the coffin.
It's the coffin they carry you off in.
It's not the coffin your coffin. It's the coffin they carry you off in.
That's the one you have to worry about.
Okay.
You know that one, don't you, Amatsu?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Joins the club.
Well, it's our ultimate destination. So, Marco,
Yes.
have you managed? You see, actually, I haven't got the flu, but I had that cold, and now I've got this what we call a tickly cough. So it's not really a cough; it's just every so often I have to go and rush and mute the microphone. Otherwise, I'd be coughing and deafening you all. So I don't know why it's acting up like that, but yeah, it's like that, Aladdin.
Yeah.
So Angie
That's
is
a
here.
tickly.
Hey Marco, yes. Did you manage to open it up? Where do I go to get
Oh
this
yeah.
wild
Yeah.
card? I like the idea of a
Ye-
wild card.
Yeah, I noticed that you can that you have already done some changes.
I did, yes, but now
Yeah.
I'm
So
stuck.
you know how to do like when you open this transfer tab, you will you can at the moment use this wildcard when you just click on X and replace as many players as you want. Like for instance, if you for this week you want to change them, everyone you can use. Just you will notice play wildcard is like a button or tab among these free transfers or how many each player costs. So like. You will notice this play wildcard and they will ask you like do you really want something like it? I don't want to play like right now wildcard because I plan to use it
No, don't
mhm.
do that.
So like it's like when you go to this transfer, but because I know that you are familiar with it, like you know how to change the players, you go just to transfers and click on X and put another player, put another, and how many times it's up to you. So if it's like 10 players if you want, or maybe 5, and you will be offered this play wild card option. You will notice it among the tabs
Well, I've got a top
above
tab, yeah, play wild. So
above
I
the
just click on that, just click on it, yeah?
play wild card, yeah, and they will ask you, but don't do it because you have just for this winter part of the season, first part of the season, you just have this to use one at this half of the year. So and next one will be that because it's not you should it's like estimate to use when is the best, like when you have so many injured players. Okay, but sometimes you will pop up. You will confront with something like that. You have 5 or more players they are injured or someone is
Well,
suspended.
I've got 3.
3, okay. But
One's got a
I
calf
check.
injury. He's expected back on the 10th of December.
Yeah, maybe Baines is not.
Another
but,
one's got a hamstring injury.
Yeah.
He's not expected back till the 26th of December. So
Yeah.
I know Amatsu's going to say she'll come round and fix them. I'll send you my virtual. And the other one, oh no, that's the calf injury one. Lascal is an ankle injury, and he's expected back on the 2nd of December. Oh, he should be back. So I think it's Baines I want to replace.
Well, Baines maybe because he's approximately. They said like he will come back
10th of December.
10th of December. So it's in 1 week. Maybe you you wouldn't change him because maybe it's not because they estimate it's just for 1 week
Oh,
or
okay.
10
How
days.
about Toby Alderweireld?
That's
He's not
April.
expected back till the 26th of December.
Yes, he's a great player, and
No, he's not. He's not
April.
expected back till after Christmas. It's rubbish.
Yeah, but now yes, he is not any worth of you, so like you can change him. And by the way, you don't need. Maybe it's a better option, like to not maybe to invest a little bit. Like you can go in minus. Like if you I don't know how many free transfers at the moment do you have?
2.
2. Okay, it's great. You just
Good.
no need.
Yay.
For me, it's
Maybe.
not like my advice. If I were you, I would prefer just these free transfers and maybe let Baines to wait to see. Maybe he'll
So
come
do
back.
I have to remove them to transfer them?
Yes, to transfer them, you should remove them. Click on X and put in instead of them some other 2 players. Like, and
Okay.
it will not cost you anything because you have
I've got 2.
these 2
Okay.
friends.
So let's have a look. Select a replacement. Who should I select? A defender.
Okay. Okay. I don't know how many.
You have to discover, Lynn. Watch the player. Watch the
auto-pick is good option.
Watch the Premier League to know whose player is good now or not. Last time when I was, I see that Ozil is not. It's not good for the last. I think couple of matches. So I replaced them. So okay, it's time to Ozil to get in to get out of this field. So okay, it's playing very well last week.
So what did you do, Aladdin?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's not.
But Aladdin played cheap, like this bonus, like Linia. I think that you played this cheap, like bench boost. He used
I played that one already. So.
Because maybe he read my message, and because I challenged him with singing a song in English, hip hop song in English, and Aladdin probably thought, "Oh my God, it's better to use some of boost." Okay, great. And lucky me, he didn't challenge me anything.
Well, okay, I've replaced the one that's not back till the 26th of December. So let's see what happens. Make the transfer. My free hit chip is still available. No, I'll keep that. Confirm. And
Yep.
Oh. What? Oh, substitute.
Yeah.
With him. Substitute. Okay, I've got all. They're all okay now. So hopefully.
Yes, and you can
Save.
put them like what is your first 11, starting 11, and
I've
who...
got a very strange lineup. Okay.
Okay, but you can manage it. It's not fixed before, but you can do it. Just be aware of the deadline. You can do it right now. Like you can move them. Like just drop and let press.
So where
drag
should
and drop? Yes, drag and
where
drop.
should the A be? They should be at the front. Yeah, they're attack. Yeah. A is attack. And H.
Sorry.
We've got A and H. What does A do and what does
A and
H
H?
do? You got like
What is A and H?
WATA, and then you've got ARS.
Oh,
A.
Watford. Yes, that's the abbreviation
And
for
then
Watford.
MEWH. Yeah, but what does the A and the H mean?
Away when they're going away, and
Oh,
when they're
Home and away. Home and away.
So
home and away.
How do I know if they're a defender or an attacker?
Oh, okay, so like just
I'm
a second.
Now
searching.
you know why I've been losing.
No. It's because when you just click again on the transfers.
Okay, no, I've got it. Defender.
Defender.
Yeah.
Defender. Midfielder.
Yeah,
Yep.
midfielder and forwarder, and
Forward.
striker.
Okay, but
And indeed goalkeeper.
yeah, no, I've got to go. Thank you. Hey,
You're
Mike,
welcome.
I've even got a captain. Okay, forward.
Yes, and you should put captain, and as well you should put vice captain. Like
Couple.
Yeah, I've got a vice
Yeah.
captain. The vice captain's the goalie.
Okay. But if you expect that they will not concede any
But
goals,
does it
then...
matter where I put the players then? Because they seem to be organised. Midfielder, defender.
Yeah,
attacker.
it doesn't matter to some extent, but
Okay,
you
good.
should, like, there's some like fixed rule that you every team should have at least three defenders, three midfielders, and two strike. No, just a sec. One goalkeeper, three defenders. And that's four, three midfielders, and that's two strikers. I think so, something like it.
Well, I seem
That
to have
is
more players than you. I've got 3 defenders, 4
three.
midfielders, and 3
Okay.
attack strikers.
Yes, but you can. It's not so firm to play. This is like let's say formation. That's up to players what they will decide. But something is what is strictly like the rule that you should have at least 3 defenders, but
Okay.
you and three midfielders. That's 6, 7. Wait a second. I something.
Is it changing? It depends on the number of defender you put. For example, if you have 4 defenders on the field, and you will substitute one of your defender with mid defender, it will be now 3-4-3.
Yeah, that's a
If
formation.
you changing, yes, this is a formation. So if you now I have 3 in defenders, 4 in mid defenders, and 3 in forward.
Midfield.
If I change
Midfield. Midfield.
midfield,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Okay.
so they changing the formation depend on the player.
But I
You
can't
changing them.
see how I decided on how to play them. I can't move them around. It's 3-4-3. But I can't
Sorry,
see how to
Lynn,
change that.
but you can't. Yes, I didn't. I don't know why I. You can't play. You can mix them on your way, but you can't have a team with just 1 defender, because you should have in your team at least 3 defenders. That's
Yeah,
the
no,
kind
but
of-
I'm thinking that the way I've been playing, I should have 4 defenders.
You mean the
But I'd
positions
like them
for
all to be
players?
defenders.
Because yes, if you are playing like Viking, like
Viking.
like defending, like like if you want to defend, like put as as many as you want defenders, put them all. Like you
Can I
have,
bubble them? Can I put them in a bubble?
no, yeah, you can't. five defenders. Like put you
Okay.
can put 5 defenders. Like yes, and you should have at least 3 midfielders or 2. I'm not sure. 3, I think, and at least 1 striker. It's not possible to play.
So how do
with-
I change them then? Because I'm trying to
Just
move them around.
drag and drop. Just
No.
drag and drop.
I can
but
drag them, but I
drag
can't
them.
drop them anywhere. They're just not.
But where are you right now? Are you on the
Pitch
transfer
view.
tab?
Oh, I might be on the transfer tab. Hang on, let's have a look.
You
No,
click
my
on
team.
point.
I'm on
My
my
team.
Yeah.
Okay, and from which position you? From the bench you are involving players, or where did you start to drag and drop? From which position? From the pitch or from the bench?
There's a bench.
Bench. There is a bench. Players on your bench. You have 4 players on the bench. 1 goalkeeper.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. No,
Oh,
I
okay.
started.
Substitution. There is
Substitution.
substitution
Okay.
players.
Maybe
Yeah, that's-
maybe because I saved my team, I can't do it now.
No. You can play this option as many times as you want, but you can do it after the deadline. But before it, you can.
Yeah, because
Like-
deadline is tomorrow. 2nd of
Tomorrow,
December.
yes,
Yeah.
but you can, like if you just if you just click on one of the substitution, and just put them try to substitute someone else with them, just drag and drop on that place. So that I don't know if it's like I will try it. Yes, it works. Okay. Maybe I don't know. You can share screen. Okay. Then. Yeah. Yes, and you can save. And if you want, if you don't click on save your team, it will not remember your changes. You need to click
Yeah.
save your team
Yeah.
after
Okay.
doing this substitution. It's easy, like, but let's say let's try this. Like click on just a sec. click on some player
Yeah.
and right click on the player shirt, like right click, and you can click on this substitute.
Okay. But how do I move them from forward to defense? That's what I'm wondering.
No. If he is like Azar, I have Azar. He's midfielder. He will play in midfielder position.
Okay.
That's
got
his
you.
natural position. He can't go
I
to be
can't make
defender.
a midfielder a goalkeeper then.
Yes, you can remove them, but you can't like give
Okay.
them
Then
characteristics.
that's fine.
Mhm.
I've got them where I want them then. That's it. Okay, I've got my team sorted. Thank you guys.
Okay,
Thank
you're welcome.
you.
Sorry, but it's the other school.
No, it's all right. They're all, if anybody wants to break in, just type Mike and stop us talking about Vikings or fantasy. Remember, we play fantasy football in the forum, okay? So we're actually playing Fantasy Premier League. And if you didn't know that, you haven't been paying attention.
What they are talking about.
Exactly. So hang on. Let me get rid of the annoying lady who crops up. Go to sport. Okay, go to chit chat, and then you'll find a section called hobbies and sport, and you'll find the Leon League, which is our fantasy football league, but we also play against each other, and I keep getting beaten. Even Sarah beat me. I couldn't believe it.
No, I don't think so. I think that you beat Sarah. Just to see last. Just to see last results. I think that you had also good team, like good result. No, you beat Natasha.
I beat Natasha, yes.
Yes, and we got another. If Natasha.
Oh no, I did. I beat Sarah.
Fulfilled.
I beat her. Okay, Sarah, where are you? I beat you. Yay! Go me.
You beat Natasha. I see. No, you beat Nomad. Nomad. Oh, Nomad. You beat Nomad, and Nomad is player. Wow, fantastically. You're improving. Don't complain. You beat Nomad with almost 20 points difference.
When?
Last game week. For the last game week. Game week 14, you can check the results. Just click on the head-to-head league, and you would check it.
Oh, it's not on the forum. I'm on the forum. Sorry.
Okay.
I was looking on the forum thinking, where?
Yes,
where?
it's my fault.
Okay.
I didn't
no, that's
update result.
No worries.
I will do it.
Yeah, please
tomorrow.
do. That's really important, especially if I win.
Yeah.
If I don't win, no, Marco. If I don't win, don't bother. Okay.
Okay, no problem. Make it. And good news, but it's up to Natasha, and we could get another Viking because I challenged Natasha to start playing the game, and
Awesome.
I won. So, but poor her, she thought that we stopped karaoke session, and one game week which I challenged her as well. Was that she would sing one hybrid Portuguese English song. So, but she thought that like karaoke session will not be arranged anymore. So, like
I put her straight. I put her straight. I told her, no, don't worry, Natasha. There's another session.
She wrote, "Oh, Marco, you forgot that karaoke session will not be arranged anymore." Okay, I will disappoint her tomorrow.
I'm still trying to feel. Okay, there I beat. Oh, I did. Do you know what? It's because it keeps swapping from the left to the right. It's like Teacher's Pet 43, Sarah 25. And then on the Nomads one, it's Nomads 32, Teacher's Pet 51. I don't know why I've suddenly swapped from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. But yeah, I beat Nomads. OMG. Awesome.
Yeah, well done, you.
Yeah, well done, me. Hey, Aladdin, we're doing all right, mate. Great stuff. Thank you, Marco. I hadn't realised. I thought I was, because he's at the practically top of the league. I was like, oh no. Yay, Amatsu! Yes, she should come to Quaggers, shouldn't she? New Zealanders and Australians playing
Yeah,
together.
definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely. Okay, so it's TGIF, guys, which means anything goes. I'm all talked out. I've sorted my team out. Who would like to say something? Who wants to take the mic and, I don't know, let us know what you're doing this weekend, what you did this week. Was there any sessions you attended that you enjoyed? No? Come on. Save my voice. And there was silence, you see?
No one wants to save your
I know,
voice.
Ezio's got a question. Yeah, I know. It's the story of my life. Ezio, what do you mean, can we choose team name? In fantasy football, you can choose your own team name. My team's called Teacher's Pets. But the league is already set as Leon. Yes, of course. Marco can take you through it. In fact, we're still waiting for Marco to do a spotlight session on it. But maybe, Marco, what we could do is do a roundup of it in Spotlight at the end of the football season.
Yeah, but if Ezio thinks that it's not it is the glitch, but it is the rule. Like he can't play just right now. If he wants to join us, he can play in the regular league, but not in head to head because it's from the beginning. If you are just one, but okay, we are playing 2 leagues, so like.
But you can get used to. I mean, I'm still learning. I'll be honest, Ezio, and maybe I don't take it seriously enough. But I don't take many things seriously. So, but yeah, I think you can
Really?
certainly. Oh, Aladdin,
You
your
won in
sarcasm.
Viking glasses.
Aladdin, your sarcasm is really coming along.
No. We don't take anything seriously.
We don't teach English. We teach sarcasm. But yeah, Ezio, get yourself an account. Marco, you can share the link. I just closed. Oh, maybe I can get it back. Hang on. Oh no, fantasy. Okay, so you just set up an account. It's all free, and then you can join the Leon League. I think it's called.
Yeah, and there is explanation in a thread on the forum. Ezio, yes, Ezio is forum member because his name is held. Okay, lady pop up. Oh, well done. She told. I'm just.
Oh yeah, she'll always come in. Well done.
Well
you
done.
made it. I play a little game. I try to get rid of her as quickly as possible. Log in as fast as I can, so she can't say well done. Oh dear.
Just a second to put this.
Angie, you're very quiet. Your mic is unmuted, but I can't actually hear you. Are you speaking, or are you just very, very quiet in there? Leon Leagues. Oh, I'm lost. It's been a while since I played this league. Hope I'll rise up again. Oh, who's having a little cry? Oh, come on, guys. Let's go into the forum. It's not serious. Who wrote that? Oh. Oh, bless.
Looks like Marco. Was it Marco?
No.
No.
No, that's not Marco.
No. Maybe.
Oh, I see. It's someone in the forum.
Yeah, it's in the forum. Somebody's left a
Oh,
message.
bless them.
Bubbly was saying I'm out of the game, but she's not played at all
I
this
don't know
season. Who was it?
Yeah, he played. She played the previous last season, but I don't know. She maybe.
I'm just wondering where that message comes from.
Yeah.
Page 5. Okay, page 5.
That's
Peace.
the peace.
It's Peace.
Oh, please don't cry, my brother.
Please don't cry.
No cry, brother.
And I'm so sorry, Peace. I've only just because I actually replied "lol." I better take that away, hadn't I?
Oh yes. I hope that you are not doing recording.
At peace. Don't worry. you can make a comeback. There you go. Don't worry. What do they call it? Matsu, you live with a football fanatic. What do they call it when a football team makes the comeback? What? Not the underdogs or
Underdogs. Yeah.
when
I haven't
when
got a
Leicester City
clue.
won. It was they did something special.
Underdogs.
I've no idea. He's just walked in, but he's gone upstairs. I can ask him in a
Oh.
minute.
Curses. Okay.
Returners. I'm
I
kidding.
can't even think what you mean.
I'm sure there's a name for a team that comes from behind and wins. Oh.
I'll ask him when he comes
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. It's not that
It
important.
is,
By the way, that's
it
my
is
big
easier.
blue meanie. That's my big blue meanie waving at you. Yeah, Italy. I know. That was a bit of
Yeah.
a shock, wasn't it?
Don't remind me, Izzy.
That was quite. I can remember Aladdin went,
Yeah.
"What?" somewhere on the network there was a what? Yeah, that was a bit of a shock. That was a bit of a shock.
Yes.
Well, give them time to rest, recuperate. I have to say, I mean, I don't think footballers are worth the money that is thrown at them, but they do, you know, they do abuse their bodies. I mean, look at my guys: hamstring, ankle injuries, all on the bench, all in physio. You know, that's a lot of injuries considering it's meant to be a game.
Yeah,
There
maybe
is a lot of funny.
you are not paying them very well, man. Like you started
Am I meant to
paying
pay them?
Yeah, you're their manager. You're you're such important figure in their life, Lynn.
Well, I honestly wouldn't know how to pay them if I had to pay them, so I hope you're joking. I mean, I think they get an easier life than my Vikings. By the way, Aladdin's already heard this, but I want to share with Amatsu because she doesn't see this because she's not in my clan. I attacked someone today
No.
and I won.
Wow, about time.
And you know what my husband said?
Well done.
I dread
He said, "Oh, you lost too many troops."
Oh,
Which is just typical. I'm like, all right. I was just so happy. I don't care. It says I won.
Well done, you.
Could you
I thought so.
share the report with us?
Not the full.
Okay, I
You
will
can
see in
find
the battle
Marco.
report.
Yeah, you can see the full report because it'll be in the
Yeah,
battle
yeah.
statistics. But yeah, I did. Okay, this is between.
Anyway, I'm proud of you.
Thank you, but this is between you and me. Because I did send a scout first, because they were right next to me, and I did put the coordinates up, but nobody said they were going to go. And I thought, oh, I've got to do something about this guy. And so I did one scout, because he was on tile, and I found out how many troops he had and that they were melee. So what did I do? I thought, oh, right, I'll send melee, and I'll send more troops than he's got. Melee's not my... And I sent a limited number, and hubby comes back and goes, why didn't you send a full march? And I went, well, I didn't want to be unfair. And then I thought, you stupid girl. I could have probably done a lot better if I'd just gone a full march and just splattered
But
them.
what full march? What do you mean? By full-
When you just click on send everything.
Oh, send everything.
right.
Okay. But
I didn't.
yes.
I just sent more than he'd got, and then I got.
But what's his fourth? What his
He
palace?
was 21, but he had
Okay.
60 million influence. Now I'm a 22, but I've only got 20 million influence because I don't do much fighting, I'll be honest, and I haven't got that many soldiers. So, but yeah, he got better influence than me. But he'd got rubbish gear. It has to be said. Even though I
was
haven't
going
got
to
any
ask that.
fighting gear, the gear that
But
I've
you
got.
you couldn't check his knowledge. Maybe he.
No,
he has
the knowledge came through after. No, you can't see the knowledge.
No, you can't see. You can't see
afterwards.
with the gear.
No.
Yeah.
But you can see his influence, and you can see the hero if they haven't hidden it. And you can see what gear they're wearing if they haven't hidden it. So you can get a good idea. And it was on tile. And so with the scouts, I knew we hadn't got like 2 billion soldiers waiting for me.
Yeah, but what I don't get still now, like is it like when we just try to farm on a specific tile, so like two of us try to hit the same tile.
Okay, if 2 people try to hit the same tile and they're both shielded, it's you'll just bounce.
It's just wasting God. Okay,
You'll
I will
bounce.
just bounce. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
but
okay then.
if somebody's on a tile already, then if they're part of your clan, you're told you can't do that. Okay, but if somebody's already on a tile and you go there, it's considered as an attack.
So I'm on the tile.
Yep.
And for instance, Amatsu, okay, just as an example, because you are in my clan. And
Yeah, I can't attack you, but Amatsu
okay.
can.
Okay. I suppose that she will never do it, but okay.
No, don't suppose that.
Okay, so she tried like to plunder this tile, let's say, and I'm still, or she doesn't know, just using watchtower and didn't, and she doesn't follow these lines which
Okay,
lead,
that's
lead.
different. You've gone different already. Okay, so there's an empty tile. Yeah. Now, if you're using the tower and you see this empty tile, and without checking it, you just send troops, you will not know that somebody else is sending troops. So when you use the tower and you find an empty tile, use the coordinates to just view the tile first. Then you'll see if there are footsteps going towards it. If there are no footsteps going towards it, go for it. Take it. Yeah, it's empty. Take it. You won't be attacked. However, if you're on the tile, if somebody is on a tile and you go for it, that is an attack.
Oh, okay. So I don't think that, because I retried my troops. Retreated. Is it correct?
Recalled. I recalled my
recalled.
troops.
Okay, yeah. And retreated is not okay to say. Retreated or hurt. Okay, recalled. Yesterday or a few days. I think after this CVC, after the last CVC, and we just were transferred to our home kingdom, and I let's say usurped, or I was farming on a tile on a lumberjack shed, and one, I suppose it's a lady, because she's her avatar is like a female, and from Highlanders, and I don't know why. Maybe she just killed the invaders, or she started like I was on a tile, so I was near their place, like their borders, Highlander borders, and she tried to hit on a tile. So I recalled my troops. I didn't see a big deal, but I don't know why she did it. Like maybe she tried. She could.
But you were already on the tile when she did it.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Maybe she couldn't. She couldn't have hurted me, but I didn't want to risk. Like I recall
No. I tend to. At the moment, I tend to just do what you did, recall my troops. But then I don't go near people's. I don't go into the centre much. It gets too busy. I get a headache.
Well, I read something online, and I think that they are friendly clan with ours. So
they are.
So like I was supposed, maybe she just thought, oh, what a rude person. Like I killed that invader, and he is trying to.
It shouldn't matter who killed him.
Okay, yes, I think because we probably I'm not killing.
Was it an Uber?
No. It's a 6th level tile.
6th level. She shouldn't have attacked you. I mean,
maybe
send her a message. Just say, "Are you hungry?"
Yes, I wanted to say something, but okay, it wasn't big deal.
I normally
Yeah.
say, okay, last night I was out and about looking for unshielded players from other clans, and you have to be very careful because some of them are very touchy. And what I do now is I say, if I can see you, so can the enemy, and you look very tasty.
Yeah, but yes, you sent them the message.
I
You know
do.
what happened with me? Like I just expected that it was the worst lost in the game. I think because my troops and my resources. It's not a big deal. Someone lost bigger troops and. More resources than I, but I lost just before KV Cave starts, so I were unshielded. Uh, but actually, this player didn't send me anything because I was at home, so like I expected, okay, my um, shield will be dropped in a 1 hour. It's just was my wrong estimation, but I will definitely I will uh, update. I will put on my shield before KVK starts. So I just forgot about this, and I saw
Some of them are
someone.
a little keen, I'll have to say. They see it as an opportunity to do what they really love doing, which is burning forts.
Okay, but I had at that moment, I don't know,
What?
that David give me some, I think that the Pri as well
Yeah.
gave me some resources. It's not such like in that they like to see the flame because
No.
he saw just maybe he just saw my
Well, I don't know
my
if you looked.
resources. Yeah.
I don't know if you looked at the battle score for before KBK this time. I didn't know what was going on. Ender and his T6s, there were just thousands of them wiped out. And I was like, what? Who's done that? What? Was he on tile? But seemingly he got a pack of T6s and he wanted to get rid of them. So he put them out on tile and he asked one of our friendly clans to go and kill them all.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
brutal life being a Viking. Hey guys, just go out and do a bit of farming. You'll be alright, don't worry. And then, oi, can you come and kill those soldiers for
But
me?
was it like kill the enemy yesterday? It's the best to do it when the killing enemy is in progress. When that
Yeah,
kind
but
of
if you want to get
competition.
rid of them before a competition,
Yeah.
then you just do it there and then. If you
Yeah,
haven't
yeah,
trained
yeah.
them all, just get. I usually dismiss them, but I guess I might offer myself up to a Matsu one day. A Matsu, I'll just say to you, I'll put my T6s out on tile. You can go and play with them. So
But
any
don't
other?
upgrade
Hang
them.
on. I've
hang
only
on.
got T3s. They're not going to kill T6s.
They are if they're
Ye-
untrained. If you've got trained
Yeah, you can.
T3s,
Oh,
you
right.
can kill untrained T6s. You might
Oh,
take
right.
a
Because
you
I
might
just
take a bit of a
get rid
loss.
of mine as well, so we could do a swap.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We could swap our rubbish
But you can.
soldiers.
You can't swap
Yes, you can.
troops
Yes, you can.
with
No,
a
no,
Matsu.
killing
You
them.
kill
Matsu.
them. You kill each
No,
other.
we can swap killing. We can
Oh,
become each
okay.
other's killing machines.
Okay. I thought that you talk about that Link can reinforce your.
No,
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 no.
but no, I was talking about we can kill each other's unwanted
Well,
troops.
guys, just so you know, in last night's Vikings chat, Zom and I have come up with the plan. Before Christmas, she's got visitors at the moment, so it's not going to be this week, but before Christmas we're going to do a race. We're going to get, and Pri's going to join as well. So we'll find I don't know, whichever level we can all hit, invaders, all of the same type, all at 100%, and we're going to have a race to see who can kill the invader with the least number of hits and then strip it the quickest, actually get the resources. So it'll have to be between competitions, and then it's going to be a race. So if anybody wants to join in, we can all organise it and see how many hits it takes us to kill an invader and then how long it takes us to empty the tile. Okay?
Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
You should patent it, Link.
I should what?
Is it patent correct word? Like
Potent?
when you
No.
want, no, not patent, patent. Like when you want to protect,
Oh, patent it.
patent it. Oh, okay.
No, I doubt it's patentable. But yeah, it's going to be it's going to be a little bit of a
Patent.
race. I thought it would be good fun in the lead up to Christmas.
Yes, because Plarium could adopt it, like, and they can't tell that it is their idea and not yours.
Oh well, if you see it as an idea, you'll know where it came from.
But yes, I will know. But
That's as long as you know, that's fine by
you
me.
can sue them, copyright.
Oh please, no, life's too short.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
So, anybody got any questions or anything they want to ask or anything they want to tell us? I'm still waiting for someone to type Mike. Ali, what about you? How's Vikings treating you? Haven't seen you in Viking chat for a while.
Just check it now.
Yeah.
He wrote some.
Any type of questions? Anything, Ezio? I mean, you had questions yesterday. Oh, by the way, did you try? Because as I was logging off from Kitely today, I got a message saying that you were on Kitely. Were you trying to find us again? Yeah, you were an hour late. I was already going. I'm so sorry. You missed us. Yeah, try it next time an hour earlier, okay? Oh, okay, yeah. No, I didn't want you to think I was being rude, but I was literally logging off, and then I got this SEO something is online. I was like, oh no, I've got to go. I can't go back in and re-log in because every time I log off, the actual viewer crashes. I don't know why. I should ask Aladdin, I guess. But it actually goes unresponsive on me, so I can't re-log in for about 5 minutes. By which time you probably have logged off. Yeah, do check the calendar and do check your time. That's the thing, okay? But the recording will be online. So we were talking about the Great Fire of London and big stop the press. Aladdin's voice is working in Kitely. Choirs of angels singing. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Yeah, I know, Amatsu. This has been... How long has it been, Aladdin? It's been a long time. Oh, his voice is gone. I spoke too soon. But I'm not sure... Yeah. Amatsu, yeah?
Yeah, I was just going to say, you all disappeared for like 10 seconds there.
Ooh.
There's total silence in your mid-sentence.
Spooky.
So maybe he lost that as well.
Possibly.
Oh, well, it's
Friday.
It's Friday.
My computer's been working very hard this week, I can tell you. I spent far too much time on it. Anyway, it's coming up to time to finish up. So let's go to the forum and see who's the king or queen of the forum this week. What's the betting? It's going to be Paulette. Yay! So let me do a quick screen.
But there are two queens. They're first place. We have
No, I haven't got that.
Oh, for me it's Paulette and Zom.
No, Zom's not got as many points. I'll show you mine. Hang on.
Both of them sharing the first place, 41 points.
I know.
Yeah.
Paulette's
So
pulled
many
ahead. You
Paulette.
need to refresh your cache, guys. You need to refresh. Yeah, it's true. Paulette's actually... Oh, hang on. I'm on the wrong thing. Screen share. Screenshots.
Might be your caching is
Yeah, Liv.
Oh!
That we have to say.
2 versus 1.
Yes.
I don't care. I'm right. You're right. I'll show you why I know I'm right. Oh, okay. You're right. No, you're right. It is 41-41.
You're right. Okay,
yeah. Okay. I'm tired. That's my excuse. Oh goodness. Okay, so let's do this. It's the 1st of December. I can't believe it. Okay, so now what I've got to do is try and figure out how to get that into chat, and then I need a volunteer, please. I need a volunteer to read out the leaderboard from the forum. Okay. And as I think as you were correct, Marco, you should do it. Yay!
Oh, I did it. I have done it plenty. Maybe some.
Okay, who would like to? Ezio, would you like to try?
Ezio.
All you have to do is click on the image and then read out this week's leaders either from top to bottom, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, down to probably ninth this week, or from the bottom to the top, whichever you prefer. Ezio is typing. No, you have to use voice.
Oh, maybe he has some problems. I can't do it.
He's still typing.
Oh, okay. Maybe he's typing position.
Maybe, yeah. Don't type it out. I can write it out for you.
It
if you
would
need
be
me to.
the same as writing a roman.
Okay, I don't understand your question. It's not a question. It's a request. My request is that you read out this week's... Okay, so let me type it up. To read out this week's...
That's a friendly request.
A friendly request, yes.
Yeah.
Reader.
Gentle.
So, click on the picture and read out the top.
Like a reading practice.
Yeah. So you need to read out their names and their scores. So, for example, you could go... in top place, we have Zom and Paulette with 41 points each. Okay. Marco.
In joint first place.
Yeah,
Is
in
it
joint
in
first
joint
place.
first place?
Yeah, in joint first place or in top place. Yeah.
In top place.
Yeah.
Okay, we have Paulette and Zom with 41 points each. Did you say?
That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Will I get bonus corrections for these names?
Just do your best. Do your best.
Okay. In the second place, sorry. In the second place, we have Ulian with 13 points.
Hey.
Okay.
With how many points?
30.
30.
30 points. 30
Oh,
points.
13. 30. Okay,
Oh,
well
okay,
done.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. In third place, we have Asif Bapi with 23 points. In what is fourth place, we have Marian with I don't know with 20 points. In fifth position, we have Taka from Tokyo with 19 points. In what is now in sixth position, we have Nomad 81 with 17 points. Who is this now? Oh, I'm on the leaderboard. In the seventh position, we have Rema Marco with 16 points. In eighth place, we have I don't know. It will be
I say Mishu.
Twister.
I say
Mishu.
Mishu. Yeah.
Mishu with 14 points, and what is now in ninth place? I think so.
Yep.
Yeah, ninth. Yeah. In ninth place, we have Vale, 2007 with 13 points.
Well done,
Bravo.
Marco.
Thanks.
That's how it's done, SEO. So next time. Okay, the points. What are the points for? For interacting on the forum. If you go to the activity page of the forum, as you're active, you get points. And you go onto the leaderboard. And each week we read it out. Okay? So, yeah. Good. So as you get badges, you get points. As you get reactions from people, thumbs up, likes, lols, etc., you get points. That's all it is. And each week there's also a top contributors board, which is for all time. But Bubbly is the queen of that. She's got 10,509 points, which is pretty amazing.
Yes, Paulette, taken part? I haven't saw her in any session.
No, she's never taken part in a session. She doesn't like Skype. She doesn't
Oh,
like
okay,
Facebook. She likes the forum. But
Okay,
no,
okay.
she's, I can't make people come to sessions.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I have invited her in the past, but maybe now we're on. She might want to come and play on Discord. Maybe, you never know. But we'll see. Discord
Okay,
is still
okay.
relatively new in the life of the network. So yeah, there's time. There is time. Okay, so how do I get ranks again? Is it ranks? Is that the one? Do you have to wait? From me 6 this is. How do I get that? I never get it right. It never works for me. I don't know why. It's rank. Yeah, but that's your rank. I want all of them. And I thought it was... Oh, levels. Thank you. Thank you, Marco.
You're welcome.
Why did they do that to me? So, let's see. Nobody's beating Zom yet. Now, don't forget, the first person to pull ahead of Zom gets a free hour lesson on any topic. Okay? Well, any topic
But
I give you a
that's
list
the
of.
discrimination. That's discrimination to Zom. She can't any opportunity to get a less.
I don't think she minds. I don't think she minds.
I'm kidding.
Zom knows she can talk with me anytime.
Yeah.
Marco, you're the closest. Sarah's nipping at your heels, though. So I don't think I count, so you can discount me. I'm just below Zom, so I don't think you need to worry about me. I don't think I can give myself an hour's lesson. So you've got Marco, Rima, Sarah, Aladdin, Oluradi, April, Zaki, the Dom, and Soup Mantra. But I think Lisa's got a better chance to beat Soup Mantra because Soup Mantra's very busy at the moment. Ali,
Yeah.
you're in place 11. Natasha, maybe I could give Natasha a lesson. A singing lesson.
Okay. Guys, we should hack Zom's keyboard.
Well, Zom's very busy for this week. She's got visitors, so go for it. You could do
So
it.
it's our chance.
This is your
Yeah.
chance to overtake her. Yeah.
But she will pop up probably
Yeah.
one day
You always pop up.
and
So in the middle of
spoil
nowhere.
our dreams.
But I'm thinking of doing a little competition over Christmas, where the top 20. Now, not the top 20 including me and Natasha, but the top 20 members, I'll put you all into... Because we're not doing the radio games anymore. So I was thinking I'd put all top 20 names into a hat and we'll do a draw for a session as well. So to be taken sometime in 2018. Okay? So where are you? Level 16, Aladdin. That's not bad. That's not bad. Because you're only... 1, 2, 3, 4 levels.
In a 5.
There's only 4 people above you, and one of them's me. I don't count. So there's only 3 people above you. Yeah, there's everything to play for.
Marcus, Sarah, and you.
Yep. So just so you know, guys, if
I
you,
can compete, Sarah, at the first step.
yeah, that's the way to do it.
Very
Don't
close,
look at where
yeah.
Zom is. Look at where your next
Yeah.
level is.
Next month.
That's the
Yes.
one to go for. Absolutely. Bit by bit.
Bit by bit.
Nibble it
So,
away.
Marco, you are next.
So, Lynn, you're next.
No, you can discount me. You can discount me. I don't count. I would remove myself, but I
Okay.
can't. It's just.
Oh, then Zom.
No,
you're
don't try to remove yourself. We need you to remove Zom.
Well, I can actually. You laugh, but I do have the power to reset everybody's points.
Oh no.
Oh, we could have a secret agreement. Like Lynn could just type if she wants to conversate with Zom. She could just send her a personal message, and it doesn't count in the points. So like.
Well, there is this. I mean, I haven't set it up, but on the Mi 6 bot, there is a way you can set up role rewards, but I'm not sure what the rewards should be. So if anybody has any ideas, I love gamification, as you know. So if anybody has any ideas about the role rewards, Zom is owed a badge. I know that. Aladdin, if you had not beaten me in that game, I was going to ask you to design a badge for Zom for being top of Discord. But
Okay.
yeah, it's
I will.
I just don't know what
I
to
will try.
do. I don't know what to do about it. You know, a circle with a D
Okay.
in it. I don't know. I haven't had any inspiration. I wanted a little Discord bot, but you know, the little mugwump thing. I can't
Yeah.
remember what they call it, but it's copyright, so I probably wouldn't be allowed to use it. So then I kind of lost motivation to do it. But I do know I owe Zom that badge. She is going to get it. Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
It's not slowly catchy monkey. It's softly catchy monkey. Softly catchy monkey.
Catch me if you can. Zom can't provoke us.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, who's in Vikings? Marco, why would you say at teach?
Yeah, because you asked about Ali's progression in
Okay, sorry,
in
I
Vikings,
missed
and
it.
he
Yeah.
wrote this chat box in Snack.
Okay.
You said like you were very quiet in this. I can yes, yeah.
We
That
chat
was-
in the common room on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just do the message to Anshi. I hadn't realised Anshi was looking for us. Yeah, be in the right room always. But Ali, just let us know where you are. If you need us to come and hit anybody, I'm tile hitting now, me. And I can always send hubby if you're having problems. But I hope you're still enjoying the game. That's the main thing. It is a game, though. So don't forget it's a game.
I noticed his progression, but I relocated after I figured out like that I can make some movements, and I bought plenty of this. Like when I'm buying this peace shield, I'm buying it from the like, let's say, packs rather than the separate. Like I'm
Yeah,
buying.
you go into the clan room or the gold, the treasure chest.
No, I'm buying. Yes, from this items.
Yeah,
And
that's the best way. Yeah.
And I'm usually buy this like 24 hours shield and relocation.
Yeah.
So I noticed that Ali, because he and Oscar were in my were my first neighbors. So, but I relocated and I noticed that Ali progressed. Maybe he is now about million points of influence, and his palace was about like I don't know, 12 or 11. I don't know
Good.
precisely.
Awesome.
And I thought maybe they are doing well, so no need for
Well,
my
don't forget,
help.
you can, if you want to know where people are, go to the snack room and just put your coordinates in. So 112, 112, that kind of thing. And then people can find you if you want them to.
Yeah, I will put the coordinates to
This made me
Ali.
feeling lonely. You
I don't know.
abandoned me.
No, mate. No.
Where did you go? Don't leave me. I'm afraid I hop all over the place. In fact, I abandon my clan half the time because they're just too busy, and they all gather in one little place, and then there's nothing left for anybody else. So I just go and find quiet areas, do my farming, and then I go back and dump my resources off at the end of the competition. I don't hang out much with the clan. They're always in the centre, my guys, as well, and it's so competitive in the centre. It's just too much. I can't be doing with it.
I relocated twice. I popped up to display near the Highlander borders. And it was like very crowded place. Like, and everyone when someone just recalled or retreat their troops to their towns, immediately someone else will
jumps in.
send.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it's
like
crazy. It reminds me of that shopping day, Black Friday, yeah? But it's every week. I don't mind that. It's the, you stole my tile, get off my tile, I kill you. I'm like, oh, for goodness sake, it's a game. They're not real. It's not real gold. It's not real silver. It's not even real wood. It's just pixels and points.
And then it's not any recorded, any evidence that you just you killed from this 100% to 0%, that you just all alone killed specifically that invader. You can't see.
No, I have made
evidence.
a suggestion to Plarium that they show who killed an invader when you click on it. When you click on the lair, it should say killed by blah blah.
And did they
I
respond?
got the stock response. What an interesting idea. Keep an eye on developments for future updates.
Okay, yes.
They have stock answers for any suggestion you make. Although I did make them laugh this week when I said that the cave lion carries its own kitty litter. It's cave lion. One of the resources you get is white sand. What's white sand? It's kitty litter. So I'm not collecting kitty litter at the moment, though. I wanted the Royal Guardians back, or lynx. I don't want the cave lion. I want lynx.
Cave lion, for me, there I just use. That was just my only movement today. In KVK, I attacked cave lion, and he dropped. It dropped these gems for ironing, accelerating, and for topaz, and I don't know.
Oh, topaz is good. You want much topaz as you can
It
get.
dropped today. Cave lion,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay, not ironing though.
Yes,
No, not ironing. Not ironing. No.
No.
Amatsu,
Sorry.
we'd
Yeah,
love
okay.
it if the gems helped with the ironing, wouldn't we?
Oh, okay.
We just.
Yeah, sorry, my
Ironing is housework.
Yeah.
What would it be? Mining.
Mining.
Yeah, mining iron,
yeah.
or if you want to use the verb, mining iron, or
I am
creating
producing. Is it correct?
iron production, producing iron, but not ironing. Ironing is smoothing out clothes with an iron. So, but yeah, that'd be great. Okay, guys, it's been a blast. Thank you so much for coming. Any last minute before you regret not having said anything this session? Not you, Aladdin. You're fine. I'm wondering about the others who haven't taken the mic. I'm not going to mention names, but you know who you are. If not, then I shall love you and leave you. Take care. Have a great weekend. Rest of your weekend. I'll be back on Monday for Monday live chat. So yeah, come and join us again. But try and think of something to say. Yeah? Especially if I've still got a tickly throat. Bye, Amasu. Thanks for joining
Bye-bye.
us. Bye. See
care,
you.
everyone.
Shields
Bye,
high.
everyone.
Shields high.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
You're welcome,
Bye.
Ali. Next time. Bye, Ezio. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Don't
Bye.
forget to hang up. Don't forget to disconnect, okay?